In 2018, we made our move from the US to the UK. So that was our very first video that we uploaded on YouTube, and it is currently our channel trailer. And since then, I've had a couple people ask why we moved from the US to the UK. I promise it's not a secret. It's just that when I first started the channel, I was just wanting to document our travel adventures, but we are a military family. My husband's in the Air Force, stationed at RAF Lakenheath, which is why we are here. My husband, you'll see him in this channel, his name is Eric. If you don't already know, my name is Valerie, and we have 2 girls. So yes, we've been living here in England for about 3 years now, and I can share a little bit of our experience coming out here. I know that everyone's gonna have a different experience, and then keep in mind we came out here before COVID, so I know things are a little bit different now. We came out here the fall of 2018, and I was so nervous to come out here. It was my first time flying over the ocean, going to a different country. And then for my girls, it was gonna be their very first time flying like ever. So it was either gonna be a long, shitty flight or it was gonna be a good one. And thankfully, it was a good one. My kids did so well on the plane. Say hi.
Excited?
The whole experience was a really good one. We dropped off our car in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. Yes.
Because we had our car shipped out here. And then from Dallas, Texas, we took that 8-hour flight to Heathrow, London. I recommend trying to book an overnight flight. That way you can sleep in the plane, and then when you get here, you don't feel so much jet lag. So we arrived in Heathrow around 10:30 a.m. and it was so cool to see like the London buses and the black taxi cabs. We did have a bus pick us up in Heathrow, and this bus takes us straight to RAF Lakenheath. The drive between the two, it's about a 2-hour drive. We did fall asleep during that drive. We were so tired. And then they drop us off right in front of TLF. I don't know about you guys, but I'm never really comfortable at any hotel. But the kids had their own room. We had our own room. And then we have a kitchen. The kitchen has everything that you need to cook with. There's also a washer and a dryer. You get a living room. So it's pretty spacious. I would recommend taking a bathrobe and your slippers. We did get here in October. It was a little bit chilly. The heaters don't work like American heaters do. I feel like they're pretty spotty, and unless you're like close to the heater, it'll warm you up. But if not, the whole place is just cold. Pretty much everything is within walking distance. The commissary is right across the street, and then you have the BX, which is on the other side of TLF. And that BX has a Charlie, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, and Pizza Hut. And then if you walk a little bit further down, you see a Shopette. And in that Shopette, there's a Subway. And then across from that BX, there's another pizza place. And I think it's called Little Great Pizza. I could be wrong. That place is really good. If you have kids, TLF has a playground in the back. We took our kids there and they had a lot of fun running around. We didn't have our car when we first arrived, so my husband had to rent a British car off base. You do need to take a driving class. I think this class is only for 1 day. It was a long time ago, so I kind of don't remember, but I want to say it was like 8 hours, and then at the end of the class you take your test, and then they give you a white card that you can use to drive and get gas on base. I didn't think I was going to be driving out here because I was intimidated by the fact that they drive on the left side of the road and the roads are super narrow. But I got used to it, and if anything, I think I prefer driving on the left side of the road. It's gonna be really weird going back to America and having to like switch it up again. Parking is a bitch out here. So if you're bringing a really big vehicle, good luck. I mean, I've seen it. It's doable, but even I have trouble parking sometimes in my car. I don't want to get into too much detail about housing, but if you have any questions, you can comment in the comment section, or you can even message me on Instagram. If you have any questions about anything related to PCSing out here, I don't mind answering your questions. But we went through baselets. They picked us up in Lakenheath. If you don't have a car, you can get a ride with them, but we had a vehicle, so we just followed them. And the guy took us to some houses that were available to rent. One of the tips I learned was that if there was a house available that you really liked, to get it real quick, because if not, it'll be gone the next day. And sure enough, like that happened to us twice. There was a house that we really liked. We called them and they were like, oh, someone already took it. I also heard that housing is very small out here, and it's true. A lot of the houses we found were really small. A lot of them don't come with closets, and you'll hear people saying like, oh, don't bring your king size mattress, but we did anyways. And luckily we did find a house that had a room large enough for our king size bed, and we also had closets in our room. There's a few other closets that we have in the house that a lot of houses don't have. We chose a house in Red Lodge. It's like 10 minutes away from base. We liked this neighborhood because it seemed very clean, and I heard that there's a lot of people who break into vehicles around the towns near base, so I kind of wanted to live just a little bit further from base. In this village, they do have 2 primary schools, which are elementary schools. There's also a fish and chips shop. There's a Nisa, which is like a corner store. There's a hair salon, a pharmacy, and a kebab and pizza place. There's also a lot of parks scattered around the neighborhood. There's a soccer field. There's a lot of bike trails, so it's very kid-friendly here. My girls have enjoyed their time out here, and we spent a lot of time with them at the parks, and we rode our bikes a lot out here. We had a lot of fun memories, so I'm gonna miss this place. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on why we moved to the UK and share a little bit about our experience coming out here. And if you're on your way over here to Lakenheath or Mildenhall, then I hope that this kind of helps you guys. And if not, you know, you're just following us or you just happen to come across this video, well, now you know a little bit more about us. We're a military family. I hope that you guys continue to follow us on our journey. I do have some more exciting news to share with you guys, and a lot more content. We've done some trips earlier in the year and I still need to edit them. I know I take a very long time to post, but just, you know, hang in there, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Thank you guys for watching.